Welcome to this Cadline DynamicMAPS video. We'll be looking at creating new BLPUs within the address and street management application. Having opened the application, from the left hand side clicked on the addresses module. On the right hand side we've got a list of the current addresses within your LLPG with a total count at the top. Let's have a look at creating a new BLPU record. So we're going to click on the new button here. And this opens up the new UPRN creation. It gives us our new UPRN value, so we're just going to copy that. So we've got that stored. And on the right hand side, it also tells us a count of how many remaining UPRN values we've got to work with to create new records. So let's press next to continue. When we create a new BLPU record into the LLPG, we need to associate it to an existing street first of all. So we could look for the USRN on our table here and go across the different pages, but it's probably a little bit easier just to do a little search. So we're going to look for Church Rise as being the street and press go. Once the street's been found, we can click on the USRN for the street, and that will then take us to the Create UPRN window. Within the window, let's simply enter the primary addressable record. So this is going to be 999 on Church Rise. So I'm just practicing here, we won't save this fully. We could also put in some extra details we want about this address. So for example, we could put in the postcode, because maybe we already know that, and we might already know the post town. So in this case, we're going to put London. And once we've entered the details there for the UPRN, we'll press next to create the record. Within a few seconds, the new BLPU record is created. And on the right hand side we have the point in the map at the start of the chosen road. So this is at the start of Church Rise. We'll look at the drawing tools in another video looking at how we can move that address point feature and to another location, and also to create a the BLPU extent, maybe a polygon around the boundary for this new property. On the left hand side we've got the BLPU main details, and this will be auto populated with some default values. For example, the BLPU class is RD for residential, and where logical status is approved. We'll change those details in a second. And then down the bottom of our new address record, we have the LPI details. So we've got the addressable data here. We've got the street that's on Church Rise, the primary addressable value we chose, 999, and the postcode, etc. And again, using the edit button here, we can change some of these values if we wanted to. We've also got options to add multiple LPIs against this record if we wanted to as well. Top of the screen, we've also got options at the top for adding application cross-references. So things like council tax details could be cross-referenced against this new address, and also BLPU classes. We can look at that in another video. But what we're going to do creating this record here is we're going to change some of the details. So we've got a notes section, so we could add some notes in if we wanted to. So I'm just going to put that this is a new record. We've also got a number of drop-down boxes, so we could, if you wanted to, change the logical status from approved to a different value. We could change a BLPU state to another value. But in this case, let's change the BLPU class. So let's change it from RD residential dwelling, and let's say that it's RD03. So we search down the list there, and we're looking for RD03, which is a semi-detached property. If we wanted to, there's other drop-down boxes such as the parish, and we could put those details in, or the ward, we could put those details in if we wanted to. But in this case, I'm happy with the new record that I've created, so I'm going to scroll down and we're going to choose Save and Close to create the record. The system will process that, it will be saved into the LLPG database, and it will return to the addresses table within a few seconds. Once it's saved into the database, we can now see the list of all the addresses again in our LLPG, so our record count has gone up by one. Our new record is there at the top, so 909 Church Rise, which we could go in again if we wanted to. We could edit the details for it and go and start drawing the extents or moving the point to a new location. We can as well just search on that, so we could do a search at the top just to find that if we were looking for it another day. So we're going to type in the UPRN, we're going to search for that and press go. And the system will filter our LLPG and find that new record that we've just created, so that we can go and look at it and edit it if we wanted to. Thanks very much for watching this video.